Patrick Tatham is the new interim head coach of Ryerson's men's basketball team. An assistant coach with the Rams for the past 5 seasons, Tatham is excited to take over this season.
I feel good. A little nerve-wracking at least. I mean, no real head coaching experience at this level, but I have a great group of guys, and the guys pretty much trust me and I trust them, and they kind of believe in me and I believe in them.
Tatham will lead one of the top university basketball programs in the country. The Rams are coming off a season in which they tied a program record with 17 regular season wins. They hosted the national championship and won bronze, their first ever CIS medal. Tatham isn't necessarily focused on returning to the Nationals for another chance to win it all.
This year I literally just want to gain experience. I want to go through a whole season kind of doing it the Ryerson way, doing it kind of my way, and winning some games, but also learning how to coach through adversity as a head coach.
At 6'7" and 220 pounds, the Brampton native played both forward spots on the Canadian junior national team. He played collegiate basketball at Cleveland State University and suited up professionally in Switzerland, Germany, Syria, and Qatar.
The biggest thing that I bring to the table is that I've played in the shoes that the guys are already in right now, so they kind of understand, like, all right, Coach Pat's kind of been here before, so they trust in what I'm saying, and what I'm saying is in the best interest for them.
Before coming to Ryerson, Tatham served as head coach for a season at a prep school in California. As interim head coach of the Rams, he looks to channel his on-court demeanor and love for up-tempo basketball to the team.
I've always played very aggressive and been very tenacious. So you can definitely expect to see the guys being very gritty, tenacious. We're going to play a fast game, a fast style of basketball, and we're just going to look to shoot a ton of threes for sure.
But Tatham knows there's more to his job than just basketball.
The job's very important, right? Because you're kind of like that. You're like that last line of defense for the young men that you're coaching before they go out into the real world. So, like, it's an important job, and I think I'm going to put in a lot of time.
One of the young men Tatham coaches is Jean-Victor Mukama. The 6'7" guard is entering his 3rd year at Ryerson, where he's always been able to count on Tatham.
He's helped me a lot. I mean, me and Patrick have a great relationship, and he pretty much does with a lot of young kids coming in, because he's usually the one here early in the morning doing it individual with us and working on our game. He has a great relationship with pretty much the whole team, because he can be a kid sometimes, he can have a lot of fun, he has a lot of passion, and he's really funny. So I think his passion for the game and his great relationship with the players is actually a great attribute of his.
It's easy for Tatham to bring out passion in the players he coaches because he loves the sport so much.
To me, basketball is just like everything. It's like love to me. I think, I mean, other than my wife and Jesus, I think basketball is right up there with those 2 other things. And I mean, I don't know what I'd be doing without basketball. That's for sure. And it's been a great vehicle for me in my life to kind of get to where I am today, and it's definitely helped me out in a great deal, that's for sure.
Love of basketball runs in Tatham's family.
We kind of just fell into it and kind of just ran with it. Our house is now called the House of Hoops. I really had a great passion for basketball. My dad kind of taught me a lot about basketball in terms of like just watching the game, and then once I picked it up, my 2 sisters kind of followed after me, and then from there we were pretty raw, and it just kind of rolled. It just went from not playing at all to playing, to all 3 of us representing the national team, all 3 of us going to the US for a scholarship, and all 3 of us playing pro at one point. So it's just been a snowball effect, and it's been definitely a blessing, that's for sure.
Tatham is optimistic as he takes the next step in his journey through life and basketball at Ryerson.
We always say as an assistant, you got to wait till you're 1 seat over in that head coaching spot, and then you'll be able to tell if you're really ready or not. So that time is now, I suppose. I'm 1 seat over.
Do you feel like you're up for the task?
Definitely, for sure, 100%.
Fans will get their first look at the new head coach and his new squad in regular season action as they take on the Toronto Varsity Blues on November 4th at the Mattamy Athletic Center. I'm Victoria Nguyen for Ryersonian TV.